Hello everyone, welcome back to 3 News Now. I'm Stephanie Haney and today is Monday, April 18th. Thank you for being here for the top stories from WKYC.com and our WKYC app. Here on 3 News Now, we bring you the stories that matter most to you here in Northeast Ohio. These are the stories that you are clicking on, reading, and sharing from our website and our app. And we will start today talking about a hot topic of conversation, but that's the only hot thing about it because it's quite chilly today. And yes, there is snow coming down. You saw it. It's been coming down throughout the day in lots of areas here in Northeast Ohio. But there are warmer temperatures on the horizon, according to our 3 News meteorology team. So today, what we can expect to see for the rest of the evening are mixed in wet snow, rain in some spots through the evening with temperatures in the upper 30s. Tomorrow, we'll see some lingering snow showers and otherwise a mix of clouds and sun. It'll be blustery. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 40s. And then Wednesday, we'll see sun and some variable clouds out there with temperatures in the mid 50s. But by the weekend, after we get a little bit potential of another next storm system through Thursday, we will have a warmed up Saturday and Sunday with temperatures in the 70s and 80s possible this weekend. So hang in there. Get out your winter hats for just a couple more days. Hopefully this will be the last stretch, but again, we just don't really know here in Northeast Ohio. It does definitely tend to keep us on our toes in the spring months here in this area. And now we have breaking news out of the Cleveland Browns organization. This is according to NFL insider Adam Schefter, that the Cleveland Browns and Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward have come to an agreement for a 5-year, $100.5 million contract extension. Now, this contract would make Ward the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. It was confirmed, according to Schefter, by Ward's agent Tori Dandy of CAA Sports. And what we do know is that he's entering his 5th year in the league. Here with the Browns, he was selected 4th overall in the 2018 NFL Draft, and he's made the Pro Bowl twice in 2018 and 2021. This is a developing story. We want to hear what you think about it, so let us know on the WKYC Facebook page what you think about this Denzel Ward extension. Now today, Housing and Urban Development Secretary Marcia Fudge was back in Cleveland, underscoring lead remediation efforts by the President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris administration. She was joined by Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Michael Reagan. This was a roundtable discussion. It was moderated by Representative Chantel Brown, and it was at the Great Lakes Science Center. We did stream it on WKYC.com. You can find that on our WKYC YouTube page if you want to take a look at that conversation that was there. Lots of local players also part of that conversation, including our Cleveland Mayor, Justin Bibb. Speaking of politics, Newburgh Heights Mayor Trevor Elkins has pleaded guilty in his attempted fraud case. That's today. So he pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charges related to an investigation into his campaign finances. So as a result of this plea deal, he has also resigned from office. 3 News previously reported the terms of the plea agreement, including Elkins avoiding jail time, getting 5 years of probation. He had to resign from mayor and pay a $750 fine. His campaign account will be closed, and he will not run for any political office in Cuyahoga County for the 2024 to 2028 term. The judge presiding over the case, Judge Joan Sinnenberg, set sentencing for Thursday, May 26th. That'll be at 10:30 a.m. Now, it was last April when our investigative team of Mark Namick and Phil Trexler reported there were allegations that he had funneled roughly $134,000 from his campaign finance accounts over a period beginning in 2017. So you might be wondering, what is next for Newburgh Heights since he has resigned from mayor? Well, Gigi Traor, who is the village council president pro tempore, will step in as the mayor upon that resignation. She'll hold the office until a new mayor is formally elected. Here's something to pay attention to, pun intended, if you're on the Ohio Turnpike. There is a distracted driving campaign being targeted in that particular area. That starts today. It runs through Thursday. The Ohio State Highway Patrol will be doing this. It's a traffic safety initiative, so they'll be present on the Turnpike between Route 14 and Route 21 in Portage and Summit counties. The idea here is to target distracted driving to kind of stop these crashes, reduce crashes, and raise awareness, because the Ohio State Highway Patrol says that distracted driving has led to the deaths of 226 people during the last 5 years here in Ohio. During that same time frame, more than 64,000 crashes have been attributed to distracted driving all over the state of Ohio. The focus will also be on move over, slow down violations. This is a target enforcement zone, again, between Route 14 and Route 21. Ohio law does say that a driver has to move over to an adjacent lane when approaching any vehicle with flashing or rotating lights. And if you can't move over, then you need to slow down. That law exists in all 50 states. So that's something that they will be paying particular attention to this week during that stretch, over that stretch of the Ohio Turnpike. Here's important news if you use insulin, and a lot of people do here in Ohio and around the country. There's a bipartisan pair of state senators who introduced legislation today to cap the price that health insurers can charge people with diabetes for their insulin. It's called Senate Bill 220. If it's passed, it would say that insurers cannot charge more than $35 for a 30-day supply of insulin. This is a very short to the point bill. It's less than 100 words in length, and if it makes it through the legislature here in Ohio, it could save thousands annually for Ohio's 1 million people who live with diabetes and rely on insulin to survive and manage their blood sugar. Now, here's just a little glimpse at the wide range of cost for insulin. They vary so widely. Lantus is one particular insulin brand. People could pay anywhere from $400 to $500 a month for that particular brand of insulin. This is according to Antonio Chacha, who's the CEO of 46 Brooklyn, which tracks drug prices. There are other drug prices for insulin, other brands that range anywhere from $300 to $500 per month. So a wide range of prices, and this bill, if passed in Ohio, that would cap the price that insurers can charge for that insulin. Also here in Northeast Ohio, Cleveland Clinic is updating its visitation guidelines and dropping the age restriction. They're saying they're doing this because COVID-19 cases have remained steady, so they're able to safely allow more people to visit their loved ones when they are an inpatient. So now 2 people will be allowed to visit each inpatient at a time. This starts tomorrow, by the way, Tuesday, April 19th. You do need to check in when you get there and check out before you leave the hospital. The age restriction also going away. No age restriction for visitors, and visitation hours will remain from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And of course, the other protocols that were in place, like, for example, if you've tested positive for COVID-19 or been exposed to someone who tested positive for COVID-19, they're asking you to stay home. They are requiring visitors to wear masks inside the Cleveland Clinic facility, and so on and so forth. You can see the full visitation policy. We have that linked on WKYC.com. Now, in some more exciting for sports news, we have 3 Cleveland Cavaliers players who have been named finalists for NBA awards. They are Evan Mobley, Kevin Love, and Darius Garland. Center Evan Mobley is up for Rookie of the Year. He's had an incredible season. He was the number 3 overall pick in the 2021 draft. He averaged 15 points and 8.3 rebounds per game, so definitely one of the NBA's brightest young stars. He's only 20 years old, and he is a USC Trojan. Fight on. Got to say that to my guy Evan Mobley out there. Next up, power forward Kevin Love is nominated for 6th Man of the Year. This was a really kind of improbable career renaissance for Kevin Love at the age of 33. The other people nominated for that award, Miami Heat's Tyler Herro and Phoenix Suns' Cam Johnson. And then also, Darius Garland is a finalist for Most Improved Player. He really showed up this year for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's 22 years old. He finished in the league's top 20 for both points, averaging 21.7, and assists, averaging 8.6 per game. He was named to his first NBA All-Star game, which was held right here in Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse this year. The other finalists there are Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies and DeJounte Murray of the San Antonio Spurs. And I apologize if I pronounced either of those names wrong. Here is something to know. 2 Cavaliers, LeBron James in 2003 and Kyrie Irving in 2011, they earned Rookie of the Year honors, but no Cleveland player has ever won the 6th Man of the Year or Most Improved Player. Those players will be announced, the winners will be announced throughout the NBA playoffs. And if you are here in Cleveland today, you may know that it is Dingus Day. This is the Monday after Easter, and today they are taking over Gordon Square, just a block north of Detroit Avenue on West 54th Street, to celebrate Polish American culture, heritage, and traditions. Also, this is a Polish culture festival, yes, but also polka heritage and Eastern European cultures that thrive here in the Cleveland area. Definitely something to check out if you have never been there. We will have live shots from Dingus Day in our shows tonight at 5, 6, and 7. There will be live bands. From 6 to 6:30 is the Miss Dingus Day contest, and live bands throughout the evening. So lots of fun going on there. It's been going on since 10 a.m. and it'll carry on through at least 8 p.m. this evening. And then, of course, there will certainly be people who are out experiencing their celebration for Dingus Day after that. But the official events end at 8 p.m. All right, that's it for your 3 News Now update today for Monday, April 18th. I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your week, and I will see you back here tomorrow with more 3 News Now.